fellow innovative thinkers. Today's video is completely dedicated for the owner of the manufacturing businesses. In this video, we will discuss about the problems which you will face in your day-to-day business operations, and I will provide you the solutions to resolve each one of them issues with the help of technology so that you can improve your business and even expand your horizon, and you can keep your business on autopilot mode, right? And also it will help you to increase your profit. Now, for that, we will cover each and every department of your business like sales and marketing, purchase and inventory management, production. We will cover each and every departments of your businesses. So if you have not subscribed our channel till now, and if you want more knowledge like this, like how to apply technology in your business and how to automate and increase the profit, please do subscribe our channel right now. And let's do not waste much time and directly move towards.
As an owner, what is our prime role is to reduce our operation cost and increase our sales so that we can generate the maximum profit with minimum efforts and ease. Right? So to do that, you cannot fulfill your dream or fulfill your target without having a very good ERP software or without implementing the technology into your business. Let us check how you can do that by investing just few thousands of rupees in the ERP software, and you can save lakhs of rupees every month. So let us check how you can do that. For that, we will check first of all where your efforts is utilizing and which are our loopholes which we can resolve with the help of technology. So for that, we'll start with the marketing and sales department, right? So what are our challenges in the marketing and sales department? So first challenges is we are generating the leads from multiple sources like Facebook, website, Google Ads, Instagram, right? But to get that inquiry in a single platform like Excel and to assign these leads to the concerned salesperson, we need to invest manual efforts, and this task is generally done by the sales manager or the top management or the owners, right? So it will waste daily around 1 to 2 hours a day. So it's a huge time, around 20% time you invest in just transferring the leads into Excel and assigning it to the concerned sales team. So we can save this manual effort with the help of ERP software and the CRM software, and it is done by its feature, like it's already integrated. Our CRM software is already integrated with major lead generation platforms like IndiaMart, Trade India, Facebook, Instagram. We can also integrate it with your website so that you can also get the inquiries of Google Ads directly land into our CRM software. So it will auto capture all these leads into the CRM software. Now the second feature which we'll discuss is you can also create multiple sales teams. So this is our CRM software. So all of your inquiries will be generated automatically in this new tab. Alright. Now you can also create multiple sales team, and you can set your own auto assign rules, like how you'd like to assign the leads to the sales team and salesperson. This generally can be done by two ways, either by both your state or the city, like location. Second possibility which we have is the round robin. Like whatever the leads come from IndiaMart, it will be assigned to all these team members, all these 4 team members equally. And whenever this person will log in into the software, into the CRM, he will get these inquiries into his dashboard, and each and every person will only able to see his own leads, right? So likewise, we have saved daily 1 to 2 hours to the top management by auto assign and auto capturing of the lead facility in the CRM. Now let us move to the second problem, and that is better clarity of the leads with the dynamic sales funnel. So what do you mean by dynamic sales funnels? So you can see here is you can classify your leads into different stages, like my new lead, my qualified lead, some of the leads in which I already scheduled the visit or the quotation sent or quotation is approved, and I am under follow-up or postpone or on hold. So these are the stages named. It's completely dynamic. You can create any new stage. You can also edit the stage and rename it as per your requirement. So as my friend, each and every business has their own pre-sales flow. Like whenever he gets the inquiry and until it gets closed into sales, you have multiple steps. Someone will do visit personally, someone will schedule the online demo, someone will directly send the brochure. So based on your pre-sales process, you can set your own sales pipeline, and you can classify your leads into different stages. Like whenever I get, let's say, this lead for 600 chains, So I can change the stage line, whether it's qualified or not, whether I have sent the quotation or not. I can simply change the stage of each and every lead, so that whenever I see that lead, I can get to know that okay, in this particular inquiry I have already sent the quotation, so that whenever I talk to this person, I'll directly start from that. That's sir, I have already sent you the quotation. Have you checked that? And when we can close the deal, right? What is your expectations? And based on that, my clarity will be increased, so that the quality of the follow-ups will be definitely increased from your salesperson. It will increase the quality of the follow-ups. The second point is, whenever you do any activities in the sales team, it will create the log note, so that you can get the complete history of the lead. The day from he is created, let's say it's 8 months ago this lead is created. From the day it's created, you can see the complete history of each and every transactions, each and every follow-ups you have made, so that it will also increase the follow-up quality of your salesperson. He do not need to remember everything. He just open the lead, he just go to the history, he just see what was the last feedback from the client, and based on that he can do the next activity effectively, and he can communicate well. Right? I hope you agree with my point. Now, so this will increase the follow-up quality. Now the next step is, the CRM software will never allow your salesperson to forget any single follow-ups. And how it will be done? Let us check that. So let's say I am creating one new lead. Let's say this is one of the lead I get. Let's say they are double Patel. He needs an ERP software, and I got this inquiry. So what I'll do, I'll simply open the lead. My salesperson, it's a Mark. He will check the information, and he got the mobile number of the client. He talked to the client. That sir, I got your inquiry from this source. Let's India Mart or Facebook or website. I got your inquiry from this particular source, and you are looking for some ERP software. Am I correct? The client say yes, I am looking for some software. But sir, I am busy in a meeting or I am out of town. Can you please call me tomorrow 11 o'clock? So what I will do in this case, I will simply log note that client is out of town. Right? So I will log note, so that I can know that I have talked to this client today. So whenever tomorrow I open the lead, I should know that yesterday he has told me this particular line. Right? And what I'll do, he has also asked me to do the call tomorrow 11 o'clock in the morning. So for that, I'll schedule the next activity that I need to perform call, and that is tomorrow. And the time he has asked me to call is 11 o'clock. So I have scheduled a call 11 o'clock, and my system will remind me before 1 minute that I need to perform this call, so that I can open the lead, I can check the last feedback, and I can do the call. Right? So I have scheduled this meeting. You can see I have already scheduled a call for tomorrow. This you can also able to see from here. So here you can see 3 types of colors. Let's say I am scheduling any activity for today over here. Let's say I am planning an email. So here you can see 3 colors. For green color is for the planned activities, for the future activities. Red color is something you have planned but you could not able to do that, so that it will show in the old. And the yellow is for today. So what are the yellow colors activity you can see here that you need to perform today, you need to finish it by today. That you can able to see from here as well. We have a special activity view for that, where you can classify the leads, the different category, different activity type, like how many emails I need to do today, how many calls I need to do today, how many meetings I need to do today. And based on that, your salesperson can simply click on that. He can do the mail, and he can log this activity that okay, I have done the mail, and he can simply done or done and schedule next. He can be simply done, so this will be removed, and now I have only 2 emails pending. So like that, it will show you only the pending activities, and your salesperson will never forget any single follow-ups. And as my friend, you already know that timely follow-up and the quality follow-up is the only need of the better sales, right? So it will definitely increase the performance of your sales team and your salesperson. Right? Now moving to the next step is auto follow-up. So till now what we have discussed is the manual follow-up, but we should have some facility to automatically do the follow-ups from the system, which do not involve the manual efforts of my sales team and salesperson, right? And this is the ultimate use of technology. So this we can perform with the help of marketing automation. So for that, let us again go back to the software. So here you can see the marketing automation, where you can schedule multiple campaigns. In the campaign, what we can set is, let's say I'm creating one primary follow-up campaign. in which what I can do, I can simply set next activity like primary follow-up, where I can set I would like to have an email. I can create a very good email template with simply drag and drop facilities which we have. Let's say you would like to have a comparison, you would like to have some images of the two columns. You can edit this image, you can edit this content, you can also add this button which will redirect the client to your website, your landing page, from where you will get the inquiry, or your client will get more information about your product and your services, right? So likewise, you can create a very good email template in just few clicks. It will reduce your efforts as well. And you can also set the subject like ERP introduction. So this is the very good template I have created in just few clicks, and I can set my target audience like whenever a new lead comes, I should send this introduction email. But the condition is, in this new lead, the ERP software keyword should be there, that my client should require for the ERP software, because I have multiple products like ERP software, CRM software, HRMS software. So based on the need of the client, I will send them the email. Right? If he want ERP software, I will send the email of the ERP software, and if you need the CRM software, I will send the email templates of the CRM software. So likewise, you can schedule multiple emails based on the complete stage, lead journey, from the starting of the new, like if you also want to send you a new mail, like whenever an inquiry for ERP software comes, whenever we send a quotation, and I will change the stage of the lead from new to quotation signed, I will send an automated mail from the back end like, sir, I have already scored you the very best quotation from mine. We are looking forward to close it as soon as possible. Likewise, right? Even on won or loss, like I got my inquiry. Now the end point which we have is either we'll won the lead or we'll lost the lead. Let's say I will lost the lead, my system will ask you for the reason, like what is the reason why you lost the lead. The reason you can customize is for your need. You can create your own reason which your client asked, tell you why he did not purchase your product or service. So you can create, let's say it's too expensive. So if I can set the condition like whenever I lost any ERP lead with too expensive, I should send a email which includes the ROI points, like, sir, you got my price high, that is okay, but let me tell you why my price is higher. You will just put the value of your product in front of the client, so it's a possibility that the client will think again and he can buy your product again. And this lost the lead, system will identify this lead, he will identify the campaign, which mail I should send, and he just raise the campaign and he just send the mail to the client, and automatically everything will happen. So you can create multiple campaigns like this. So what it will do, it will send automated mails from the starting of the lead, like when creation of the lead to the closure of the lead or the loss of the lead, so that your client, you will remain connected with your client live and without any manual efforts. This is the main thing, right? So it will save the time, increase the performance of your team, and with minimum salesperson, you can get maximum sales, my friend. Right? Now moving to the next step is, the next step is very critical, like creation of the quotation. In each and every trading industry, you need to give the quotation to your client, and to create the quotation in Excel or in Word, it will waste many hours, and you will not get proper data, the proper backups, and the history of the quotation, right? So with the help of a CRM software, in just few clicks, you can create the quotation. Like you can simply go to the quotation, you can create, you can simply select your customer, let's say it's iPhone system, you can select your product, and you can create your own product, whatever in which product you deal. So you can create your new product also from this master, where you can set the product name, unit of measure, customer tags, product code, barcode, everything, and you can create a new product in just few clicks. Also, if your product is created, you can simply select the product. Let's say it's a bearing, right? And you can also see the last purchase price of this bearing, so that you can quote properly. And whenever you put the product quantity, let's say I put the 100 piece over here, so your salesperson will get to know that this piece I do have or not in my stock, and then he can check directly from here. So he can commit the client properly that when I can dispatch this goods to you, right? So your commitment will be accurate. And you can also set the price and tax. You can also auto-populate this based on the price list. You can have a multiple price list facility where you can create multiple price lists, like dealer A price list, dealer B price list, in multiple dealer wise or currency wise, right? You can also set the payment term and the expiry date, and your quotation is created in just few clicks. And you can also send this quotation to your client through email in just one click, which includes the PDF. This PDF is also dynamic and customizable. We can create the quotation format as per your need. We also have our own standard formats, 45 formats. You can choose a format, and we can change some of the fields, the content of this format. Here you can also set the multiple templates, which includes the body of the mail, right? Like here, hello, your quotation or the order amounting. So everything is dynamic. You can see he said it has taken the value, it has taken the quotation number, it will also take the customer name. So it's completely looks like personalized email, which you write down manually, but it is not manual, it's automated. You can simply in one click, this quotation will be sent to your client, and you can see the stage is changed from quotation to quotation sent, right? And the history is also mentioned over here that you have sent this quotation to your client on this particular date, right? So everything is noted when you create the quotation, which user has created the quotation, and you send this quotation with what information, and you can also download the PDF whenever you need. You can also download this quotation from here as well, like quotation as well as the proper. Now, after sending the quotation, so you can see it saves many hours a day of your each and every salesperson, because the salesperson will say, at least waste daily 2 to 3 hours in just preparing of the quotation, and it will be done in just few minutes over here, right? So it will save lots of time. So this time your salesperson can invest in some productive work like taking the follow-ups, find out the market, a new client, right? It will increase the sales and performance of your team and salesperson, and ultimately your business. And now let's move to the stories. Let's say this client has asked that I got some better price from your competitors. So can you revise the price? Can you give your best? So what you can do, you can simply click on this revise the quotation. So it will create a new quotation is the revised one. And let's say this time you offered 10% discount, and with condition that you need to do the immediate payment, right? So everything I have done the change, and I will send this quotation to my client. But if you need to know that what was my first quotation, so system will also record these things like this was my first quotation, that is without discount and 15%, 15 days payment term, right? So your salesperson do not need to remember each and everything and create the Excel file and download the PDF and save this PDF in the folder and everything, creating the folders and folders and folders for such kind of data. Everything he will get in just a fingertip, right? It will increase the clarity and save the time and increase the performance. So this is the ultimate goal of ours, to get the maximum result, maximum work from a minimum salesperson, to save many hours and many thousands of rupees every month. This is the ultimate goal. Now let's moving forward is, let's say this client is closed and he send you the purchase order or done his advance payment. So what you will do, to convert this quotation into order, you just need to click one click, it's confirm button. So it will convert it from the quotation to sales order. You can see here the quotation is converted and quotation number is 80R1, revise 1, right? Till now it's clear. So likewise we have saved many hours in this complete process and with complete clarity, right? Now we are moving to the next step is, our software is also integrated with the store and purchase, so that whenever a person will just confirm the sales order, before confirmation even I have already shown you that he can able to see the on-hand stock, current warehouse stock. So it's already connected with the store, so that he can get to know that how much stock I do have, and based on that he can properly commit to the client, and your commitment will never go false. It will increase your credibility in front of your client, and it will definitely increase your repeat orders as well as the mouth publicity, right? So definitely it will become a very good tool to increase your trust value as well as your sales and your business. Now the next step, as soon as the salesperson has closed this sales order and converted into sales by confirm button, the system will create a pending delivery and it will notify your inventory team. Now we are moving towards the inventory part, that these are your pending deliveries, and here also you can able to see the to do and the waiting and the late. It means that the 17 deliveries is you already have the stock, you just need to perform that. You just plan your delivery, you just arrange the transport and please dispatch. And you can see 29 deliveries is the waiting step. It means you do not have the stock. So you need to buy this product, procure that, and on receiving you need to dispatch. So this also system will classify automatically. So it will increase the clarity to your store person that how much I need to perform the dispatch, what is the pending dispatch from my end. And here you can see the late. It means whatever the commitment your salesperson has given to your client, based on that, whenever the pending delivery is created, it will also set a schedule date that this dispatch should be done on this particular date. And if your delivery person or the store person are not able to do the delivery on time, it will notify you as a late. And your as a business owner, the target is you should never delay your deliveries, right? So the late should be minimum and try to keep it zero, so that it will increase the trust of your customer and it will also increase your repeat orders, right? So here you can see everything. And delivery, to perform the delivery is also very simple. Each and every data will be created automatically. Let's say I open the any pending deliveries, so it will set everything like this delivery is generated from which sales order number to which particular customer. So this is my delivery address, which product I need to dispatch, and how many quantities. Everything is here. The person only need to click one click, that is validate. So in one click he can perform the delivery, so it will also save time. You don't need to put each and every information like customer and product and quantity again and again in the system. It will save time as well as reduce the error ratio. So this is our key concern, right? So that he can do more productive work in others, save time. And on one click validate, my stock will be removed and the delivery is perfect. He can also print out the delivery slip and everything, and he can attach this with the bill. Now we are moving toward the next step is target and commission. This is our next step in the sales part. So whenever we want to track the performance of any sales team, that is our target, right? So you can assign the target to your each and every salesperson. Let's say one of my salesperson is Dhawal Patel. So I have given him the target of 5 lakh rupees. So you can also trace like how much target he has achieved in each and every month. Let's say in the month of 9, 2022, he has achieved 95% target. Like his sales was 4,25,000. But in 11th month, his target was completed and he is overachieved like 136%. The total sales was this much. So you can get the complete report of each and every salesperson live. You can also see the sales target report from here as well, where you can see like if I would like to see the salesperson over here and the month over here, and here I can see the target, the achieve percentage and achieve amount. Everything is in a single click, right? And you can even change the position of all. Like this Dhawal Patel in September month, this was the target, this is the achieve percentage and achieve target. And this is downloaded in the Excel sheet from here, so you can download it. And you don't want to create it every time. What you can do is you can simply create a sales target report and you can simply save it, so that whenever you come again in the same screen and you would like to see the sales target report, what you can do, you can simply open it. So it will be open in the same format, and you can also save multiple kind of favorite reports for here, right? So you don't need to create your report every time. Create one time and save it and use it every time for your lifetime. You can also see these reports in another view as well, like graph view, the pie chart and everything you can see here, right? And you can see this report in multiple views. So likewise our reporting is very dynamic. And you can also manage the commission, like if you have some agents on the commission agents, you can also manage that which commission agent is in that particular order, what was the commission. You can also have the percentage or the fixed amount. You can also manage how much amount you have remitted to this agent or is pending. It is based on the invoice or based on the payment. Everything is done in my software. But we are not going to that much depth because otherwise my video will become too long, right? Now we are going to the next part. This is the main key concern of any business owner, that is the reporting, right? So we have a very good dynamic reporting structure. So let us see the reporting of the CRM, where you can see a complete dynamic reporting structure of the CRM, where you can first of all classify this data into the timeline. Then you can set your timeline for which particular timeline you would like to see the report. whether you would like to see the report for today or this month or this quarter or any custom timeline from start date to end date. And based on this, the data will be organized and you will get to know that in this particular timeline, how much new lead is created, how much is active right now, how many amount you have received, like what is the one lead revenue and what is the win to loss ratio. Like you win 5 lead and you lose 7 leads, so this ratio is actually very good. And what is the new lead source wise? As I told you, my software is already integrated with major lead generation sources, and it is also track that which lead is generated from which source, so that it will generate the report like in this particular timeline how many leads you generated total, and out of that how many percentage you got from India Mart, how much percentage you got from Facebook and from website, so that whenever you invest next time and whenever you set your marketing budget, it will help you to classify your budget into different marketing medium. Like the medium which is not performing well, you can reduce the amount or you can avoid that and try something new, right? Now, how many leads you assign to the salesperson day wise, and this is the more important report and which everybody needs, that is what your salesperson is done in his complete day, like how many emails he has done, how many calls he has done. So you will get a person wise activity report and how many activities he has done and which activities he has done. And this activity is also not static, it is also dynamic. You can create and set your own activity which you do in your business, like busy, quotation, call, email, right? And you can also see the stage wise lead, like how many lead is there in which particular stage, like how many qualified lead I have, how many under follow up, how many under hold. And this is also clickable, like if you like to click and see these leads, you can see that these are the 3 leads in the hold. So if you as a business manager or as an owner, you would like to talk to this client, that sir, what is the exact issue, you have liked our product, we have also sent you the quotation, now where the deal is get stuck, so that we can close the deal, right? So that likewise you can increase your performance. But if you do not have this particular reporting structure, then you are not able to get this data that these are the 3 leads which is under hold. So if I'll talk to these 3 clients in just 15 minutes, I can close 1 deal, right? So likewise it will increase your sales performance, my friend. Now we are moving again towards the reporting part. The next report is person-wise lead in the quantity as well as which stage, like each person has how many leads and in which particular stage. So you can talk to this person effectively, that what is the issue, why these 2 leads in hold, what client says, do I need to talk to this client, right? And what is the active leads per source and lost lead by source. This will give you the quantity as well as the quality of the lead source. If any of your source gives you maximum leads, but with you also lost the leads maximum from that particular source, it means you get the lead but the quality of the lead is not good, right? So you need to think for it. And the next part is how many leads you lost in this particular period, by which salesperson and by which reason, so that if you can even talk to this client, he feels expensive, right, this particular lead. So you can talk to this client and you ask that, so what is your target, in which price you would like to buy, and even if you can match your budget with the client's budget, you can get the deal, right? So likewise you can even convert the lost lead into warm lead if you have such reporting structure. And the second importance of this is, if you find that okay, maximum leads of mine is lost due to this particular reason, too expensive, it means that your price is actually high compared to your competitors, because the client actually needs the product but he get converted into your competitors, not with you. It means your price is higher. So you need to do something in your business that you can offer the better price, lower price to your client, so that you get the maximum sales or increase your conversion ratio with the same amount of lead and same quantity of salesperson, right? You don't need to increase your budget, your sales conversion budget or the marketing budget, but with the same budget you can increase your conversation with the help of the CRM software and the reporting structure, right? So this is it about the marketing and sales. I hope you get very good points how you can improve your marketing and sales with same resources, same salesperson, with same leads, without increasing your marketing budget, without investing much in the salesperson salary, right? Only investing few thousands of rupees in CRM software. Now we are moving towards the next department, that is store and purchase management. What are the pain points in the store and purchase? Is the primary pain point is you are not able to get that which product you need to buy on which time and in how much quantity. So if you are not able to trace these things, what mistakes you will do, that you will over procure the material, over buy the material, and it will become your dead stock, right? It will in which you will stuck your warehouse space, as well as you stuck your finance, your budget, because you need to pay your vendor on time, but as you are not able to get the data on your hand properly, that this how much quantity you need to buy, you overbuy the product and it will become the dead stock ultimately, right? And to avoid this issue, and the second thing is, many times it happens that you got the order but you don't have the product on your stock, right? Some of your goods moving product, you face that it is out of stock, and due to that you lose your orders. So to avoid this both the situation, we have a very good facility. For that, we are moving to the inventory. Here you can create all your product, and you can see all the products with on-hand quantity, price, and everything. Now whenever I open any product, you can set, if it's a good moving product, what you can set is a safe stock, right? As I have said, here is the 100 piece, so I should have always 100 bearings on my warehouse on my this particular location, and whenever it goes below that, I will buy it, right? So this is the one thing you can do. The second thing is, some of the goods we do not keep in stock, but we only buy it whenever I get the order, right? So in that case, what you can do is, you can set some routes in the product. We have multiple routes. The one route is, I have told you, is buy. So whenever you set the buy rules, whenever the requirement of this product generated, requirement of the product will always generate from two kinds: by order or by minimum stock which you have set, right? So whenever my quantity goes below this quantity, it will create the order automatically. So either it will notify you, or it will, if you move forward in the automation, it will automatically create the requirement of this quotation and intimate the purchase department that I need to buy this much quantity of this product from this particular vendor. For that, you just need to set a standard vendor over here, right? And it will automatically create the RFQ, the requirement of quotation. And if you set the replenishment order, it means that whenever I got the order of this particular product, I will buy. So in both the case, system will automatically notify you, or it will automatically create the purchase order of the RFQ. Be specifically, it's create the requirement of quotation, and it will automatically create the RFQ over here. So your purchase person always need to come to the office in the morning and only check the RFQs, how many RFQs I have generated. And as you can see, this RFQ against M1 vendor is my reordering rule number 12. This is my minimum quantity I have set. From that, it is generated that I need to buy 109 bearings, because I have minus 109 quantity in the bearing. So here you can see the stock of the bearing, your on-hand quantity and the forecast quantity. So you can see you have 5 pieces on your warehouse, but the forecasted quantity is minus 105, because you already taken the order of 109 plus 5 quantity, right? So that you are requirement of the 109 quantity. That's why it is already created the automated RFQ that I need to buy 109 quantity. But you here at this particular stage, this is only to intimate your purchase person that these are the quantity you need to buy today. So he don't need to go to the warehouse and check the stock and ask to the salesperson that what is the pending order from our end, and calculate the quantity and prepare the order. Everything is done by system automatically. It will save minimum 3 to 4 hours of your purchase person, and he can invest this 4 to 5 hours a day in finding a better vendor where he can get the good deal, and he can procure the same goods with minimum price. It will decrease your lending cost, right? And so that you can offer the same product with your margin in lower price to your client with same margin, and it will increase your sales. So ultimately, these are our core goal, to increase the sales and increase the profit of the business, right? Now, at this point, let's say my purchase person feel that I don't want to buy this product from Aman. So you can change the vendor, or even Aman has told you that my price is higher right now, or I don't have the store, or I will not able to do the delivery on time. The purchase person can change the vendor, he can change the quantity of the product, or even he can add some more product as per his data, right? Okay, I will buy this too. But, and after doing all this activity, he can simply confirm this RFQ. So in this RFQ will convert it into purchase order, right? So here also you can see it's single window edit system. He do not need to add everything manually. It will save his time and reduce the efforts and reduce the errors, right? And as soon as you confirm the PO, you can also send this PO to your vendor through email. And in email, everything will be added like, dear Aman, here is your attachment of a PO, amount number amounting this much, PO number this much, right? And the PO is in the attachment. And you will send this PO, so it will be sent and the history will be logged, right? And as soon as you confirm the PO, it will also create a pending receipt that this material, this 109 bearings is going to receive from Aman against PO number 50, and this will be also notified to your store person. From here, that these are your pending receipts, that 25 receipts you need to do, and here is our newly created pending receipts from PO number 50, right? And here also you can also trace the late receipts and everything, and it will help your warehouse person to plan his delivery and receipts on time. And he can also check that what are the today's receipts, which goods is going to receive today based on the schedule date. He can talk to the vendor that, sir, are you going to dispatch today goods? Do I need to send arrange the transport, or you arrange the transport, right? And based on that, he can plan his complete day activity. If he need to do some space, or he need to arrange the unloading person, he can do everything, and he can increase his performance with the help of this clarity, correct? Now, moving to the next step is auto create purchase order. We have already seen these things. It will decrease the efforts and decrease the error ratio, and it will never allow us to lose any order because of the stock, or invest more amount and space in just that stock. Now, auto create and track pending deliveries and receipts, that also we have seen. It will create pending deliveries and receipts, so we can track how many receipts I need to do and how many pending deliveries I have in current situation. And live inventory valuation with landing cost. You can also add the landing cost with here, like let's say you purchase some material at 100 rupees, but you have also given 10 rupees for the transport and 1 rupee for the unloading. So you can all this cost, so this cost will be added in your landing cost, and whenever you dispatch the goods, it will use this cost as your landing cost, and based on that it will calculate your margin and your profit, right? And you can also get multiple more reports like stock report, inventory reports, forecasted inventory reports, inventory valuation reports. Let us check the inventory valuation report over here. This is the forecasted inventory valuation, and we are going to the inventory valuation, where it will tell you in which product how much stock do you have, and it is of how much valuation, and your total valuation over here. So each and every reports and transaction you can track, right? Even in each and every product, if you would like to trace the movement, you can just go over here and traceability. You can track each and every movements of the goods, right? With date and time and the reference, like with which particular transaction number this is done, right? Then you can also manage multiple routes, like first in first out, last in first out, or first expire first out, so that it will never allow you to expire your products. Whenever you get the order, and even if your product has some shelf life, system will tell you that you should dispatch this lot number first, because this is going to expire soon, right? You can also manage multiple warehouse and locations. You can create your warehouse and location from here, multiple warehouse, and in each every warehouse you can create multiple locations, so that you can track that which particular product in which particular location. So if your warehouse is very big, you can classify it in multiple locations, and whenever a delivery is created, it also mentions this, you should pick this particular product from this particular location. So your store person do not need to waste the time in just finding the products. He can simply go to that particular location, pick the product, scan the product. We also have the barcode facility, so that you can simply scan the product, so it will be added in your cart, and on dispatch it will be removed from your stock. So it will save time, reduce the errors, and increase the clarity. You can also track the last purchase price, sale price, average cost, margin, everything from here. Now if we talk about this, you can also create the dashboard of the purchase from here. In the purchase dashboard, you can see the RFQs, purchase orders, how many purchase orders you raised, and here also you can set the timeline, product wise purchase, and in quantity as well as in revenue. What is your last month purchase in amount, your vendor wise purchase, your average price of each and every product you purchase, and here also you can add multiple more reports. So but each and every reporting structure is completely dynamic. You can add multiple reports in each and every dashboard based on your need. So don't worry about the reports. You will get 100% clarity, 360-degree view of your each and every transactions of your business. Only you need to do is you need to set the proper flow and you need to enter the proper data. That's it. Right? Now, moving towards the report of the inventory. Inventory also you can create multiple dash consumption or the category-wise consumption, right? And stock moving, low stock, slow moving products, high moving products, everything reports you will create from this dashboard. In sales also you will create multiple dashboard like what is your last 3 months sales, last 3 months quotation, your person-wise quotation versus person-wise value in the quotation, and your product-wise last 3 months sales, top salesperson, and top 10 sold product, and top 10 orders you received in this particular time frame. So likewise in each and every department you can create your own dashboard as per your need, right? So this is all about the store and purchase. Now we are moving to the next department, and that is accounts and finance. It is also an important department for any trading business. So here also you can auto create the invoice. Whenever you need to create the invoice or the bills, what you need to do is you can simply go to the sales and here to invoice. So whatever the deliveries you perform, it will be set over here as a to invoice. So what you need to do is you can simply open the sales order. Here you have a button to create the invoice. So in just one click, it will create the invoice. It will pass all the information like customer name, your payment term, your currency, your product, its quantity, price, discount, tax, everything. And in one click, you can simply post this invoice. And after post, even if you like to register the payment, you can register the payment in just one click. You can go in the register payment. You can select your journal, like how you receive the payment, by bank or by cash. If you have multiple banks, you can select the bank, whether it's ICICI or SBI. You can mention the amount with bank reference or check reference, and you can validate it. So it is super easy. In just few clicks, you can mention the payment as well, and you can trace that how you receive this payment, what is the amount due, and is the total details of the payment. You can also see a complete accounting reports like your net this year earnings, income, expense, everything, your income expense graph, total in paid, how much amount you have in your bank as well as in cash, your age receivable, age payable, top 10 customers, as well as if you like to see the invoice, you can see here, you can see all your invoices with its payment status, right? What is the payment status? So you can see some of are paid, some of are not paid. Even if it's not paid, how much is not paid? Let's see, the total invoice amount is 64,900, but out of that only 25,673 rupees is unpaid. You can also group by it by salesperson or by customer, right? So this is by salesperson. So Dhaval Patel has total invoice. Dhaval Patel is my customer, salesperson. So from this salesperson, total outstanding is this much. You can also classify it based on the client. Let's say I classify it based on the part. So here I can see. So from Arian system, 4 invoices total pending, and this is the total due I have 19,892. We also have multiple filters over here like paid, not paid, OD. If I simply filter the OD, it will show me only the OD invoices, not the all. You can also create multiple other reports like profit and loss. So here you can see the complete profit and loss, the date range and everything. You can see the balance sheet, you can see the partner ledger. It is also dynamic. You can see the complete data of the journal ledger, and you can see each and every transaction in this particular journal. You can see the partner ledger as well. That these are the partner ledger against each and every vendor. You can also set the date range and everything. You can download the data and export the data in Excel or in PDF as per your need, right? So ultimately you will get a complete 360-degree view of your account parts as well, right? Which will help you to analyze your data and improve your business. What is your negative point? What is your positive point? Which is your strength? Which is your where you are lacking? How you lose your money, right? In the same way, the creation of bill is also single click. You can simply go to the vendors. You can see all your bills. You can just select the bill. You can select the PO, and all the data will be fetched over here with product and vendor and quantity, and you can simply post, so your bill will be created. So it will save lots of time of your employees, right? And you can trace the overdue invoices and bills. I've already shown it to you. You will never forget any payment follow-up. Let's say we have taken the data, like these are my pending overdue invoices. Now, and I will classify it based on the customer. So I can get to know that from Abhishek, I need to take this particular amount. and I've talked to the vendor that sir, this your US number one is already overdue and on this particular date. So let's move towards the most important department for any manufacturing unit, that is manufacturing and production. So the core goal of any manufacturing unit is to reduce the production cost, and that can be only achieved if you can maximize your production quantity, right? If you can do the maximum production with whatever the resources you have, like the employees and the machineries, then you will definitely reduce your production cost. For that, you need to do the production planning in a very better way, and let us see how the ERP software can help us to do that. So for that, first of all, we need to create the bill of material, and we also need to set the routings that you can set in the manufacturing ERP. Let us move towards that. So for that, let us move to the bill of material. So here you can see we have multiple bombs created. So this is the bill of material, like it's kind of a recipe, like what are the components you need to create this material and in how much quantity. So here is a simple example, like if you need to create one table, you need one table top, 4 table legs, 4 bolt and 10 screw. Now to manufacture that, let us move towards the structure of the bomb, that is the tabletop we manufacture in our in-house facility. So to manufacture the top, we need again wood panel, and to manufacture the wood panel, we need ply layer and wear layer in respected quantity, so that we can create one wood layer and 2 wood layer will become one tabletop, and such one tabletop with legs, bolts and screw will become one table. So it is a multi-layer bomb. So it will help you to plan the complete production, whatever the layer of the bomb you have, how much complex production facility you do have, our software will easily manage that, right? Now the next step is automated production planning. So whenever you salesperson will create the sales order, let us create a sales order for that, so that you can easily understand. Let's say one of my client Azure Interior, he has asked me to buy 10 piece of table. So I have just confirmed, my salesperson has just confirmed the order. So based on this order number 84, software will automatically create a manufacturing order. You can see here against my sales order number 84, production order number 41 is already created, right? And not only that, you can check that in my order number 41, it's also calculated all the requirements of my raw materials, like how many tabletop I needed, how many legs I needed, how many bolts I needed, and how many screw I needed. Now, on the basis of checkability, you can get to know that I don't have the bolt, leg, and top, but the screw I do have in my stock. So its color is converted into green. But as tabletop is also I do manufacture in my own facility, so system will automatically also place the production order of tabletop, that is your order number 42, right? Against your manufacturing order number 41, you can see all these things over here. So it will automatically plan all the required raw material production, and not only production, my friend, it will also create the procurement of the raw materials you required, and it will create the procurement, or it will create the RFQ, like requirement of the raw material, and intimate the purchase department that we need to buy this material. So and I need this material in this much quantity in this particular production order, so that it will automatically plan all your raw materials requirement, and so that you can easily achieve your goal. You don't need to do it manually. It will reduce your lots of complexity, and you can better use your facilities, your machineries, and your employees. So now we are moving toward the next step, is automated raw material procurement that I have already shown to you, right? So it will automatically calculate all the raw materials requirement for your production facility which you have planned, and based on that it will automatically create the procurement and intimate your purchase department. Now the next is live tracking of each and every production. So once you plan the production, what is the next step is you can directly plan your production. So based on the routings you have set, routing is you have set the steps, like what are the processes through which I will pass this material to manufacture the goods. Let's say I will do the cutting in my workstation, that is delivery station 1. I'll do the assembly in my assembly line 1, and I'll do the packing in assembly line 2. So these all are the work centers. That is also a dynamic. You can create your work centers in the master data. Whatever the work centers you have, it is nothing but your machineries, the production facilities you have, like plating, drill station, assembly line, machine 1, machine 2, whatever the machines you have. And it overview it will show you the production, pending production based on your machine. So it will also help you to classify your pending production in each and every machines. What are the pending processes you have? Let's say in assembly line 1 you have 4 pending processes, right? And that is from which manufacturing order, from which particular product. And as you, let's say this manufacturing order 5, I have 10 process, I'll open these things and you will just continue the production. You can also set the your SOP or the design and drawings over here, so it will help your production person to do this production well. And as soon as you start the production, yes, the system will start tracking the each and every production in real time. So you can check here the time is moving, right? 30, 31, 32. It means it's track your each and every production in real time. And also it will track the actual productive time, from which particular date to which particular date the production is done, for how many hours, right? You can also pause the production if you have a lunch break or something. You can also block the production, block the machine with the reason. What was the reason? Materiality issue or the equipment failure. You can create your own reasons, whatever you face in your machine, so that you will also get the reports of that how much breakdown you face in this particular machine due to which reason. So if you can improve that reason, you can definitely increase the production capacity of this particular machine, right? So it will help you to analyze all these things. And once you close the process and you just put a done, so that it will move to the next production order. Let's say you can see now only 3 production order is pending over here, and it will assign to the next drill station, whatever the next routes we have set. So it will auto assign the task. Let's say I have set 3 processes. First in drill station 1, then in assembly line 1. So as soon as I finish the process in drill station 1 of that particular table, it will assign the task to the assembly line 1, that now you need to start the process. So you don't need to assign the task manually between inter machines or inter departments. It will also done in the ERP system automatically, and you can track the pending task of each and every machines. Here you can see one dot, that is actually which machine is running, which machine is stopped, everything you will track from here, right? And whenever you go to your work center, you can also get to know the overall equipment efficiency of each and every machines, that how much efficiently you are utilizing this machine, right, based on the production capacity you have. And that you can set over here. What is the capacity, what is the time you need to for the cleaning before starting of the production, after completion of the production, what is the cost per hour. If you run this machine for 1 hour, it will include the machine cost as well as the electricity and the person cost, right? So it will help us to add it everything in the production cost. Let's say you run this machine for 3 hours for this production order, so it will add this 3 hours cost in my raw material cost and give you the exact production cost of this particular product once on closing of this production order, right? And that you can track directly from each and every order. Let me show you. This is one of my order which I have already finished. So if you see the valuation, you can see I have used this particular product in 10 quantity and its valuation was 800, and against I have produced this particular product that is in 5 quantity and its valuation is 1200. So total my profit is 400 in this particular order on production of these 5 tabletops, right? So likewise you can track the production cost of each and every product, and if you face anything is increased, you can take the control, you can do the R&D, and you can try to reduce it as low as possible for the future products. You can also get very good reportings from here, like your manufacturing order reports in multiple views. You can see the production cost, you can see everything from here, like what is the total quantity you have produced, what is the extra cost you have given in each and every production, by month, by product. If you want, you can also get it by product. So it's completely dynamic reporting structure, my friend. So you will get each and every reports whatever you need, right? So next, let's move to the next step is calculate actual costing of the each order that I have already shown to you, right? And the next step is overall equipment efficiency. It will help you to identify how much efficiently you are utilizing your machine, and live dynamic reports. So this is a brief about the manufacturing. We do have multiple in detail facility. So if you want to know more, I cannot include everything in just a single video. Do consult us, right? Our technical team or the business consultant will help you to identify your pain points and give you the proper solution as per your business. So in this complete video, what we have seen is how with the help of technology, with the help of ERP software, we can increase the performance of your resources. The resources like the space, your machineries, your employees, and your money, so that you can better take the advantage of each and every of the resources, and you can reach to the maximum capacity of each and every resources, and we can increase your profit, your production, everything. And it is also with ease, right, with complete automation. So for more details, you can always contact us. We do have many more facilities like after sales service, help desk, we do have HR and payroll. But due to a shortage of time, I cannot conclude everything in just a single video. But for more details, you can always contact us. Our business consultant will show you each and everything in the live demonstration. Thank you very much for your precious time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.